Yo, yo, yo. What it do? Alright, YouTubers out there. This is Mr. B from Backyard Barbecue. Your one and only, and the one and only best outdoor, indoor barbecue. But you like, what the hell is he talking about? He drunk today. Not yet anyway. But anyway, what we're going to do today is a sweet potato pie. And what I mean by outdoor, indoor is anything you can cook indoors, I can probably cook outdoors, right? So we're going to try this sweet potato pie today just to see if my skills equate to somebody in the kitchen. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you how to do is, because I'm using my Weber today, not Big Bertha, it's Shirley Fab, but I'm going to use the Weber today, right? Obviously because I'm cooking a pie and I need steady heat. Smoker's not going to get that done, right? So I'm going to do this thing I call around the world. Now you probably got some videos out there in YouTube land that say, oh, this is called the snake method or whatever. I call it around the world because when I set it up, my fire is going to go around in a circle, which will allow me to cook for a sustained period of time without my fire down. You know, like just pouring the charcoal in there and lighting them. Not today. So I'm going to show you real quick, right? I got a bag of these Kingsford. Not no matchlight. That's a scrub, right? Alright. Just a little bit of charcoal. Here's what I mean by around the world. You're going to put these around the entire grill, right? You don't have to worry about ash, because ash is going to cook off in a minute once it's lit. Then I'll show you the grill and you'll be like, huh, it's all coming together now. It makes sense. Right? So, we'll be back in a minute when I got the finished product so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Be back in a minute. Alright, we back. And let me show you this real quick. Look at this in the grill. And this is my traveling around the world, right? So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I only got a few charcoal in here. Alright, I'm going to light this up in a minute using my little torch. Light this up just to get these good and hot, ashed over flame be shooting out the top of my chimney. Alright, I will pour these right here to start my fire off. And remember, when you pour your coal in here, do not touch this side. If you do, then your fire is going to be going around at the same time. So I'm pouring it over here so that my fire will burn this way. And it'll give me a steady fire for a long period of time, unless I just leave the top open and it burns just, you know, because wind will make it burn hotter. Right, so once I'm done with my cook, then I will do that just to get, you know, burn my fire down, then I can bring it on in the garage, because it's a garage kept Weber. Right? So I'll show you that in a little while, and it'll get up to about 250 degrees just going this way, unless I just burn it hotter, which I will lose time. But I'm not cooking nothing but a sweet potato pie today, so easy day, right? So, like I said, feel free to try this at home after you watch my video and you see how I sustain the amount of heat, right? So we'll be back in a little bit once I got it lit, so you can see exactly how this works, all right? We'll be back in a little bit, y'all. And we're back, all right? I just poured the charcoal in. Get a view of this. I just poured it in. Remember what I told you? Make sure that this charcoal here is kind of hot. You can see the heat coming up. So I'm leaving the top off for a minute so I can get it real good and hot. Let the wind, natural wind, blow in and catch the charcoal on fire. Not so much as to a blaze. And in a minute, I'll close it, and then it'll just start to slowly go around. So in theory, if you wanted to add more charcoal, you could just keep adding coal around as it goes around, right? Keep the snake going, right? This is good for doing, if you want to make pulled pork out of pork shoulder or something of that nature. You want to do ribs. It's good for keeping the heat. The only thing with ribs though, if you put those on, keep in mind the heat's going around, so you can't control how you burn your meat. So you can't max it out on your Weber. And this is like, I think, a 22-inch Weber. So if I put ribs on here, keep in mind that the meat will be burning or will get charred on certain ends as it continues to go around. So I would suggest moving your charcoal to the side, one side, using a flap with aluminum foil. And what I mean is like a shield. Take some aluminum foil, double fold it, and fold it up so it's a little I guess a little panel, little blockage. And then you pour your charcoal right there, and you have your blockage, so whatever meat is over here is not getting direct heat from here. And we call that indirect barbecuing, y'all. Alright? Education note. Fun fact. So once this catches up and the heat is good to go, keep in mind I'm doing sweet potato pie today, and I do not want this in my pie. What I mean by this, you see the smoke coming up right now? I don't want that in my sweet potato pie because it'll smell like barbecue. Right? I want a good steady strain of heat coming through. So I gotta get this good and hot so that when it burns, I don't have any smoke and I'm getting a good flavor. No wood chips, no none of that. Just straight pure heat, just like if I was in the kitchen. Right? I just turned my Weber into an oven. Noted. Right? So if you want to practice and try stuff, cornbread, video coming. I already did greens and dressing, video coming. I already got the video, I just need to upload it. Matter of fact, I'm uploading it. I ain't gonna do it today. Yeah, forget it. Uploading it today. Be on the lookout for that greens and dressing video on my doggone Shirley Fab smoker. That's coming today. I'm gonna go ahead and upload that as soon as I put this sweet potato pie on now. It's gonna take about an hour to get uploaded, so be on the lookout for that. Greens, that's gonna be a big one. And if you got any ideas on what you want to see on the grill, things cook in the kitchen, meatloaf, pork chops, you name it, I can do it. Or I will try it. And I'll even shoot the video and show you the video of me messing something up that you do in the kitchen, just so you see and know that I'm traditionally real with this, and I love this. I love to have fun. Nobody's perfect. Every time you cook, you learn something new, including myself. Just remember that when you barbecue. If you're looking for somebody for perfection, came to the wrong channel, right? We like to have fun on here. Mistakes are shown on here. Correct me on my mistakes so I can get better. Trust me, I love that, because at the end of the day, I want to be 65, passing this on. Got my son recording right now, passing all this info on to him. He learning stuff so he get his family, he can show them and pass this down. So it goes on from generation to generation. Keep the namesake too, Backyard Barbecuer. So I guess I can call him Backyard Barbecuer Jr. Mr. B and Lil B. Ha! Lil B. There you go. And ironically, his name is LB, nickname. So now your new name, LB, the man behind the camera, is Lil B. Mr. B and Lil B. Ha! See how that worked? Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna leave it off for a little while, let the heat catch up, and I'll come back in a minute once I put the sweet potato pie on now. Be back in a minute, y'all. Yep. Step one. Alright, boil these potatoes, sweet potatoes that is, until they are done. You see all the water's gone now. I'll be back in a minute to show you what we do next. Alright, holla. Alright, y'all, we back. Check it out. Remember them sweet potatoes? No more. Right? That's the husk, I guess, the shell, whatever the hell you want to call it, the skin. And now, this is the mixing bowl with a, what's it called, a whisk? Alright. See, I know a little something about the kitchen. Got 1 egg, right? 1 egg. That white stuff is flour, right? How much? About a fourth cup of flour. 1 egg. Got some great value milk. Alright. Oh, got some butter here. How much? Half a stick? Half a stick of butter. And that's all you're going to put in there? Okay. And you got some nutmeg here. Ground nutmeg. You got some, tell y'all all my secrets. Oh, spice. Talking about my secret. Ground cinnamon. And last but not least, what is this? Pure vanilla extract. Alright, so we're going to mix all that up. and whisk away. Is it already in there? All right.
You got a handful of sugar too.
Oh, sugar. Sugar. Wouldn't be a sweet. Half a cup of sugar. It's already in. Right. Half a cup of regular sugar and a half a cup of brown sugar. Right. And then you whip it. Whip it real. Let me stop. Yeah. Whip it up. And then that goes into, I'm assuming once it's done. Anyway, I'll show you the video when we do it. Throwing all this stuff in there. Bam. A little bit of that. Bam. A little bit of that. A little bit of that allspice. Cinnamon. That first stuff was nutmeg. Now this is cinnamon. Ching. Oh, and I ain't show y'all the box of this old BBQ crystal pure cane sugar. And mix it up. So we mix all that up and I'll be right back. Alright, my barbecuing YouTubing maniacs. Check it out. Got the pie with the aluminum pan, got the crust going on. And it's all mixed up and I guess poured in there or whatnot. Anyway, grill is lit. This will be going on as soon as it's up to proper temp. Back in a minute. What's up, YouTube land? You already know what this is, right? Sweet potato pie. Better than, it probably tastes better than your ladies. Don't tell her you got this video out here. She might just get mad at you, kick you out the house. But anyway, like I said, get a close up of this. I want y'all to see this temp right here. On my Weber, 300 degrees, right? Zoom it in, bet. Alright. Now I'm about to take the top off. Stand back, I don't want you to get burned. Alright. And we're just gonna sit this in the center. Perfect, ain't around the world. We're gonna let it do its thing. Right? Let me go ahead and put the top on. Remember, keep in mind my holes, my fire's starting over here and it's going around this way, so I'm gonna put my holes over here so my heat has to come this way before it goes out. Another free tip. See, I'm giving them out today. Hit me up. Like I said, this gonna stay on here for about 2 hours, maybe 2.5, depending on how well it sits. And then we're gonna come back in about I don't even want to take it out. We're just gonna pull it off at 2 hours. I'm gonna take the lid off, show y'all in 2 hours. We're gonna see exactly where it's at. All right, back in 2 hours, y'all. Don't forget. All right, YouTube land, I'm back. Mr. B for Backyard Barbecue, and it's about 2.5 hours since I've been cooking this this sweet potato pie. It's time to take it off. It's been sitting steady at 300 degrees, rock steady. Matter of fact, show them real quick. Show them this temp. 300 degrees. Right, when I take this top off, never mind the pie, I want you to look at the charcoal. Remember I told you we're going around the world? We're going around the world. It's been sitting at 300 for the last 2.5 hours. I know I keep looking over there, but my neighbor being nosy right now. You smell this doggone sweet potato pie. He ain't getting none of this one. But anyway, I'm about to pull this off. Check out the product. Bam! Alright, I know you say it's leaning to the side a little bit because my house is on an angle and obviously my pie shifted this way a little bit. But anyway, it's still a doggone pie. Look at that crust. Crusty brown. Alright, now show them the charcoal. See how the charcoal is looking, right? See that ash going around? I can cook for another maybe 4 hours out of this before it just burns all up. Ain't that something? You just learned something. Call it around the world. Alright, so I'm going to take this off, bring it in the house, and then we're going to cut it up and then eat it after it cools off. Come down to real temperature. I prefer mine cold, but hey, each his own. Until another day, this is your boy from Backyard Barbecue, Mr. B, the best in the world outdoor, indoor barbecue, right? If you can cook it in the house, I can cook it outside. Holla at your boy, subscribe, don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you think. If you don't think that I should be doing it, tell me that and I'm going to keep doing it. If you think that you want to see more stuff, get creative, give me ideas. I'll try anything out here on the grill, man. That's what I do all the time. Every weekend you catch me out here pretty much, as long as it ain't raining. Actually, rain today. Anyway, like I said, like, subscribe. Follow me. I'm on Instagram. Backyard _BBQ_R, which is it. Backyard BBQ-R. Follow your boy, right? Subscribe. Don't forget to like my comments. Tell me what you think, man. And we'll keep this going, and I'll keep providing these awesome videos for y'all. Holla!